Hi guys, my name is Lauren and this is my Something Beautiful Life. And today I wanted to show you my Filofax wallet. This is actually something I have been using for 5 years now, as of this month. But yeah, I have been using this since 2017 and it has changed a little bit over the years, but this is by far my favorite wallet. So when I first created it, and then 2 years later in 2019, I did a blog post about it, showing my setup and just how it's working for me. And then when I did the 2019 post, I just did a short little update. So I will link to both of those blog posts below if you're interested in seeing what it looked like when I first set it up. But I recently realized that I have actually never shown it on YouTube. And so I thought this would be a good time to share with you guys my Filofax wallet and show you how I use it and what's inside, because for somebody who changes planners almost monthly, as I'm sure you could see from some of my planner updates, it's actually kind of a miracle that I have been using this as my wallet for 5 years. So this is a Filofax Finsbury. It is a personal size and the color is raspberry, I believe. It's been a long time, so I'm not actually sure anymore. I think it's called raspberry. They have a few different other colors. They are still for sale if you're interested. This is still one that Filofax still carries. At least you can find them on Amazon. So I would imagine they still have them on the website too. And you can see it's pretty worn. It's got some scuffs on it, but overall it's still actually in really good shape for how much I throw this around and just toss it in and out of my bag. So I'm actually really impressed at how well it's held up over the years. Filofax is really good quality. I actually got this one from Amazon Warehouse, and so I think I got it for about $35 when I originally bought it. So I got it for a pretty good deal, but let's look inside and I will show you how I've got it all set up. I did take out a bunch of my cards, pretty much anything that had numbers on it or personal information. I either covered it up or I just took it out. I do have more cards usually in this than are in here right now. So right here along this side, you have 6 different pockets for cards. This is usually where I'll put my most used debit cards and like my driver's license, things like that. The things that I use most often will go in these pockets. These little paper clips, I actually made them. I got the little, let's see, this is a sticker actually, I think, and this is just like a little decal embellishment thing. Both of those came from Hobby Lobby, and then I just hot glued them onto paper clips and put them in. I actually have them on a little piece of laminated plastic so that they don't actually make dents into the leather, but I just love the fun little decoration of it. I used to have more. I used to have like a little tassel, and that broke off like a year in, and if you look at the blog post you'll see pictures of that too. I think I had a little paper clip on here that was a cupcake at one point, and that's gone. But my dividers are still the same dividers that I created when I set it up for the first time. Oh, and back here I actually keep some checks and just little random things. This paper clip, I actually use it for coupons. So if I have any coupons, I'll put them on either the front or the back, just so that I remember them as I need them. They're right there next to my money, and so I always know where to find them if I have them. I love my dividers. I made them from scrapbook paper and I just laminated them. I think I actually cut out the shape on my Silhouette machine to get the actual divider shape with the tabs, and then I just laminated them and cut around them. But I love them. I think they match the raspberry color really well, and even to this day I'm still obsessed with these dividers. Alright, so behind the first one, what I have are some little card pockets. I got these from Amazon. I think these ones are actually used for day timer because they were cheaper than the Filofax ones. They also have generic ones that you can get now. I think when I was looking before, I think Daytimer was the cheapest version I found. And I did have to cut the holes just a little. What I did, let's see. I actually took just a hole punch and just re-punched one of those holes a little bit further down. I think it was just that one that needed to. I think the rest of them were fine. But I just widened the hole a little bit and it fits perfectly. Again, this empty one is just because I already took out the cards that were in it. So I keep gift cards in here. I have my debit cards, credit cards, anything that I use. Rewards cards are all in here. And so it's just easy to just have everything all together. Here's another coupon for Costa Vida. Yeah, whatever I have, it all just goes in here. And I just love that everything's all together and I can just flip through it and find it easily. Behind the second tab, I have these plastic envelopes. These ones are more generic, but I think I still had to punch them the same way I did with the card ones. But these ones don't say date timer on them. I think they're just some generic ones I found on Amazon. And I was using these for my cash envelopes. I don't have a lot of categories for that right now like I did before. And so right now I just have these two in here. I have one for my spending money and then just one for anything else, usually food money. But I really wanted to use these plastic pockets because I wanted to keep change in them. I wanted to just be able to throw everything in and not have to worry about it falling out. And so I chose not to use paper because of that. And I just love that they zip open so easily. I can take out the money, throw it in, whatever, and they're super easy to use. I made the vinyl labels myself on the Silhouette machine. I actually have more that are labeled that I don't keep in here anymore, and I probably should just relabel my new ones, but anyway, I got a whole pack of these envelopes. I think I had like 10 or 15 of them when I got them, so it gives me lots of flexibility for just creating any of the categories that I need. I also actually have another, it's not a Filofax, but another personal size planner. I think it was one I just got at Hobby Lobby for like $7. And I actually use that one more for like sinking funds and savings. So if I pull out cash that I'm going to save for something, then that goes in my other one. So it's not in my normal wallet, but I can still get to it and it's stored the same way. Then if I ever need to just move one of the envelopes from that one into this one, I can do it easily because they all fit the same. So there's my two cash envelopes. And then I know this is super boring, but these are just the dividers. I don't have anything behind them anymore. I just really liked them still, and so I keep them in here. There's some paper in here just in case I need to jot something down. But honestly, I like never use that. It's just kind of in there. So that's just kind of what's in the back of it. It's just the rest of my dividers that I love. I have no need for them anywhere else, and I have room for them in here, so they just kind of stay in here. Then I have this little flyleaf plastic, and I have some post-it notes stuck onto that. I'm actually more likely to use these for any notes that I have. And then I have another little flyleaf here that actually just protects the post-it notes from the back of the planner. And here on the back cover, we have a pen loop. And if you've ever had a Filofax, you know that their pen loops are notoriously small. It took me a really long time to find a pen that would fit in here. So I finally found these ones, which I love. My mom actually found this for me. It's a zebra pen, the G301, and it's a 0.7 millimeter. It is a gel pen, which is fantastic because I love gel pens. And the barrel on it is just really small, so it does still fit into the pen loop. Actually, what I love is that this part is plastic and not rubber, and that's why it's able to slide in so easily too. And then there's one last pocket here in the back, and inside here I actually just have my vaccine card and another debit card. And I keep this debit card back here because it is the type of card that you can just scan, and so I keep it in the little RFID, is that how you say it? Anyway, I keep it in this little sleeve to protect it from those scanners that people have. So hopefully that's good enough. That's why that debit card lives back here in this back pocket, because with this little sleeve on it, it doesn't fit in the plastic pockets very well. So that's all that I have in here. Originally, I was planning to keep my change in this pocket, but it's a really tight pocket. You really can't put anything in there that's not just absolutely flat. And so I found it much easier to keep my change in these little vinyl pockets. But that's pretty much my little wallet in a nutshell. I really love it. It's working well for me, and I've just been really happy with it. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.